Welcome. This has been an incredibly robust year for the Peaked Hill Trust. All of our shacks now have solar. We opened this year's season with a celebratory residency exhibition, and our school programming continues to inspire. Our membership has grown, as have donations. Our shacks continue to be maintained by amazing volunteers. We weathered some challenges, including Hurricane Lee and the abrupt announcement from the park that 8 private dune shacks were up for lease renewals. As a board, we voted to support our fellow dune dwellers to honor the integrity of the history of the province lands and the Preservation Use Plan. And thankfully, as of this report, we have been assured that PHT's 5 shacks are secured for continued programming. Central to PHT's mission is the goal of providing time and space in the dune colony to creators and makers through juried residency programs, as well as the community at large through an annual lottery. Our mission is predicated on the belief that low-impact living in the unique beauty and solitude of the Peaked Hill bars is of intrinsic value to all people. PHT's calendar is 24 weeks long, May through October. 84 weeks are awarded to PHT community members, 12 weeks to arts and science residents, 12 weeks to Oak Ark residents, and 12 weeks to volunteer caretakers. In all, 120 shack weeks are occupied each season. The Trust's 5 shacks, Euphoria, Thalassa, Zara, Boris, also known as Margot Gelb, and Ray Wells, are maintained by 15 Board of Directors, 10 Board of Advisors, 12 caretakers who provide essential transportation and shack orientation, 5 maintenance and interior captains, and 12 utility captains who manage water pumps, privies, gas, solar, the truck, and supplies. Volunteer work hours average 672 annually. Part-time staff manage PHT operations and include an executive director, administrative coordinator, and bookkeeper. PHT's website details shack amenities, PHT's history, membership, and ways to support the Trust. PHT manages 2 juried residency programs. The Outer Cape Artists in Residence Consortium, Oak Ark, was founded by the National Seashore and is made up of 4 nonprofits: the Fine Arts Work Center, Provincetown Art Association and Museum, Truro Center for the Arts at Castle Hill, and the Peaked Hill Trust. Each year, Oak Ark awards creative residencies at Boris. In 2023, this program received 62 applications, and 6 2-week residencies were awarded to 4 writers and 2 visual artists. PHT's Arts and Science program is designed to encourage a broad sweep of creative projects in the arts and sciences over 12 weeks in the 5 PHT shacks. In 2023, this program received 73 applications, and 9 1- and 2-week residencies were awarded to 3 writers, 2 scientists, 1 visual artist, 1 dancer, and 2 schools. 2 2-week residencies are now offered with scholarships to finalists with express financial need. It is our goal to grow this program annually. A highlight of the residency programs this year was an exhibition at the Commons that featured the work of residents from 2019, 2021, and 2022. It was the first combined show since the onset of COVID. 25 residents participated. The opening was attended by representatives from the National Park, students, local faculty, artists, writers, PHT trustees, volunteers, and members. Special thanks to Janet Whalen, who manages Oak Ark, and Maura Coughlin, who manages the Arts and Science program. Appreciation also to our new friends at the Commons. Each year, students from the Provincetown IB School and Nauset Regional High School receive 4 weeks in PHT's Dune Shacks through our residency programs. The Provincetown IB School is managed by volunteer Nancy Flasher. This year, 34 students, 13 5th graders, 16 6th graders, and 5 7th graders participated in a 2-week curriculum in field studies and community connections at the Ray Wells Shack. Appreciation to Nancy Flasher and faculty in the following disciplines. Appreciation also to the community mentors who generously participated and are listed here. The Nauset Regional High School program is managed by volunteer Lise Nielsen. This year, a record 54 students from grades 9 to 12 participated in 1- and 2-day hands-on workshops over 2 weeks at Ray Wells and Zara's. Faculty and students from Nauset's School Within a School program for non-traditional learners, art and relaxation, science and the saltwater ecosystem, and outdoor adventure education participated. Appreciation to Lise Nielsen as well as faculty listed here. Students from the Off-Cape IB program at Cheshire Academy in Connecticut also visited this summer to study the dunes and learn more about Hazel Hawthorne, a notable pioneer dune dweller. Curated by educator and writer Allison Bass-Riccio, 6 students and 2 chaperones visited Thalassa and Euphoria. Here are some reflections. We learned lots about the community and eccentric characters that live there, as well as the fight to keep the cabins the way they were. It was an eye-opening experience. The 360-degree view of the sky and the spanning landscape were incomparable. Appreciation to the shack captains who hosted, as well as Julie Schechter for her invaluable presentation. In an effort to inspire a culture of belonging and expand diversity in residency programs and in the Cape Cod National Seashore, PHT promotes its programming to cultural and arts organizations that represent a diverse, multicultural community, including people of color, members of the Wampanoag and indigenous communities, gay and transgender communities, women, and those underrepresented in the arts and sciences. To participate in the annual PHT Community Lottery, members must be current. Memberships are renewed annually by December 31st. The PHT lottery system is designed in such a way that members who don't receive a shack move up on the list each year so that over time your chances of getting a shack increase. This past year, PHT had 695 members with 82 new memberships. 511 of those members entered the lottery. Each PHT shack is managed and maintained by volunteer captains. The following is a summary of shack improvements over this past year. Thalassa and Boris Margot Gelb. This year, both of these shacks received new solar panels courtesy of the Turn Foundation. Turn Solar is a grant program designed to expand renewable energy use in Massachusetts, making solar technology more accessible to nonprofits. Since 2010, they have funded 21 solar projects. We are so grateful for their support. Boris also benefited from a new access road for transportation safety and is currently challenged with an unreliable water pump, but plans are underway to dig a new well this winter. Appreciation to Thalassa captains Jody Melander, Genevieve Martin, George LeBone, and Boris captains David Ager and Sharon Rule Ager, as well as our amazing solar installers and well support team, Nat Bull, Larry Franke, Tom McNeilis, and Toby Everett. Ray Wells. Ray's received a new and relocated well and benefited from multiple painted and restored surfaces, including floors, counters, tables, benches, and chairs. Ray's team also upgraded and secured all her windows. Appreciation to Captains Toby Everett, Window Superhero, Maura Coughlin, and Lise Nielsen, as well as Larry Franke for the well installation. Both Euphoria and Zara's received moderate maintenance as they were in good shape post-winter. Euphoria received a beautiful refurbished privy. Special thanks to Captains Nat and Terry Bull. Zara's benefited from reinforced snow fencing. Appreciation to Captains Dennis and Casey Clark. The National Park Service is responsible for decisions on the use of park shacks, the surrounding landscape, and the protection of the historic district. For PHT, they approve shack renovations and advise on erosion. In 2023, they approved our final solar installations at Thalassa and Boris, securing approval from the Massachusetts Historic Commission. The NPS Partners Program, of which PHT is a member, meets 3 times annually and is comprised of 17 regional partners to discuss potential co-initiatives and brainstorm on common issues. At present, PHT's special use permit is renewed annually. An initiative to increase nonprofit shack leases to 5 years or longer has been contemplated for many years. PHT was informed that our new long-term lease status would be determined this fall. We've recently been informed that the timetable has changed and our permit has been extended for 1 more year. We have been told there will be a planning meeting of the regional team and PHT relatively soon. We will keep members abreast of any developments and action that might be needed in support of the trust. At present, there has been no determination on the final status of the 8 private shacks up for lease renewal in 2023. Their permits have been extended for 2 to 6 months. As of this recording, the park has not commented on the extension schedule or on lease updates. Looking ahead. Trust priorities for 2024 are in development. Initiatives include continued shack maintenance, redesigning and stabilizing the well at Boris, solar upkeep in all shacks, and PHT truck maintenance. Focus also on establishing PHT's long-term lease with the park and expanding the residency program and DEI outreach. If there are initiatives you would like the Trust to consider, please reach out to us. In closing, we'd like to extend a formal appreciation to the volunteers listed here who give so generously of their time without any expectation of reward. Our board of directors, our caretakers, our advisory committee, friends of the Trust, and our amazing staff. Finally, we thank our devoted Peaked Hill Trust members who keep the Trust alive and embrace and protect our Dune community. Respectfully, Bette Warner, Executive Director, Peaked Hill Trust.